Will Ron DeSantis run for president in 2024? Will he wait until 2028? What does the future hold for this beloved governor of the Sunshine State? Today we're breaking down all those questions and what I think the best course of action is for Ron DeSantis going forward. Ron DeSantis has a problem. Leading into 2020, it was all but guaranteed that in 2024, when Donald Trump finished his second term, the GOP presidential ticket would have been left wide open for Ron DeSantis for the taking. He was more popular and charismatic than Mike Pence, and he fell more in line with Trump's brand of conservatism than most other GOP politicians. At the same time, he appears more polished around the edges and presents no threat to the establishment the way Donald Trump did. Some would say Ron is more electable, but really, they just want someone more controllable. Trump, however, did not end up staying in the White House after the 2020 election, and instead, President Brandon was installed to figurehead this new regime. But Trump hasn't gone away in his post-presidency years. He has remained active on the campaign trail with, for the most part, great candidates who will help the GOP take back both houses of Congress this fall. He will likely then take credit for this victory, deservingly so, and announce his campaign to win back the White House in 2024. So what does this mean for Ron DeSantis? He was all but guaranteed the presidency before, and now he's being told to wait? Many in the establishment have been pushing for DeSantis to run, regardless of Trump's decision.
The biggest mistake, in my opinion, that Republicans can make, frankly, is to renominate President Trump in 2024. I think that's a mistake. If you get some new blood in there, I'd say my favorite governor, Ron DeSantis.
DeSantis.
So I think the Republicans I think they're going to clean up in November. I think they have a really good shot at 2024 as long as they don't make the mistake, I think. Again, he could win. If he's the nominee, I'll support him. I don't think he's the best possible nominee for the Republicans at this point.
They view him as the only credible threat to Trump's control over the Republican Party. But they are wrong. Outside of our sphere of politically engaged activists, most people don't know who Ron DeSantis is outside of Florida. Trump has been a celebrity for over 40 years. He has been president for 4. Everyone knows who he is. He has over a 90% approval rating within the Republican Party. He leads every poll for 2024 that he is included in. Trump will destroy Ron DeSantis in a primary, and even worse, it will destroy DeSantis for all his races in the future. This will also destroy our party. We need to stay focused on rooting out the America Last rhinos within our party. They want us focused on fighting between allies. Let's not give the rhinos what they want. Many say the solution is for Trump to pick DeSantis as his running mate, make him vice president. But that's a complicated situation because in the Electoral College, Trump and DeSantis cannot both run as citizens of Florida. Because if they do, Florida's electoral votes will not be counted in the election. Trump does not want to go back to New York, where his political enemies would have jurisdiction over him once again. So his last option is to probably move his residence to Nevada, where he has another Trump Tower in what should be a Republican-controlled state come 2023. But it is still very questionable whether Trump will be willing to do this. DeSantis is not the ideal vice president pick. He's a valuable asset as governor, and if elected VP, Florida would lose that asset. Not to mention, DeSantis as vice president may cause a headache for Trump, as DeSantis will spend most of his term gearing up to run for president himself. In reality, Trump wants a VP who will balance his ticket and not be eyeballing a promotion the whole time they serve as VP. Somebody like Mike Pence, but who won't stab him in the back. So assuming DeSantis waits out 2024, the question is, does he run for president in 2028? The answer is yes, he probably will. But at that point, he will no longer be the clear frontrunner. See, come 2028, DeSantis will have a ton more competition from other great statewide elected officials fighting for the mantle of Trump's successor as the leader of the America First movement. The senators elected in 2022 may be cautious wading into this race as they will be up for election themselves. But the governors, they will likely go at it. In 2022, both Kari Lake and Doug Mastriano seem to be running to the right of Ron DeSantis in their own respective governors' races. Mark Robinson is another great candidate who will be elected governor in 2024. Not to mention there's a possibility of an outsider like Tucker Carlson making a serious run for the office. Remember, Trump came from outside the political class. Tucker could do the same thing, or someone else with that same energy, that same passion, and that same outside perspective coming in to shake up Washington. So, will Ron DeSantis run for president in 2028? Yeah, he probably will. But should he? I don't think so. He's mostly discussed as Trump's successor because he was the first governor to implement a Trump-style agenda within his own state. But first does not always mean best. I do think that he would likely lose his bid for president in 2028. In my opinion, DeSantis should challenge Marco Rubio for Florida's Senate seat in 2028. Now, Rubio is not the worst senator by any stretch of the imagination, but he's not great. DeSantis would be a major upgrade, and I think he's the only person popular enough in Florida to beat Marco Rubio, an electoral juggernaut. Rick Scott proved that the transition from governor to senator is something the people of Florida are open to. Senator Ron DeSantis would be a great asset to the Senate for years to come and help solidify Florida as a ruby red state, while also helping make America more like Florida in his own way. Comment down below what you think Ron DeSantis' future holds. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a comment and share the video with a friend. We're getting close to 500 subscribers and need all the help we can get. Take care, and God bless America.